We are live.
All right.
You're on the air.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to River Falls High School. As we're here for some Big Rivers Conference freshman football this afternoon, the River Falls Wildcats take on the Cardinals from Chippewa Falls High School. Wildcats coming in on I believe, a 4-game winning streak, Bo.
Yeah, I think you're right,
yep.
yeah.
Wildcats are 4-1 on the season, lost their first game of the year to Holman, and have rattled off 4 wins in a row as they have ventured into the Big Rivers Conference season. My name is Jeff Johnson, joined by Bo Herstein. And the Godfather himself will be with us for a little bit anyway.
Yeah, I'll be
Kevin
here
Westhouse.
Hi, how are you guys today?
Fantastic.
Hey, we got here early, but we did not beat Punta Gorda Will.
Punta Gorda Will is always on early. I love it.
You got to get here real early to beat Punta Gorda Will.
Yeah. Well, good to have you.
Yeah.
Mr. Johnson.
Yep. Absolutely. Nice afternoon here in River Falls, which is kind of unusual for September 28th.
Probably the coolest day of the year is 65, and probably coolest by 10 degrees, if not more.
Actually, it's warmed up a little bit.
Is it 70?
Showing 71 degrees right now.
Wow,
nice.
Balmy.
Tomorrow for the varsity game, it's at least during the day, it's going to be around 80.
80.
So
we'll take that.
I think things will turn in about a week. But they couldn't ask for a better afternoon to watch some high school football. Now the Wildcats have played this Cardinal team on a couple of different occasions in middle school, and I'm not going to lie here, the results were not very pretty.
No, it was a little it was a beatdown, I think.
And the Wildcats were the team that was beat down.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens here this afternoon, but the Cardinals have an outstanding freshman class of football players, and the Wildcats will definitely have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, they have some big kids. You guys were kind of going up and down their lineups, and one at least over 300 pounds as a freshman.
Well, I think that was with the sophomores. Right?
Sophomore, okay.
But there was a freshman that's shooting on varsity, and he's 6'3", 280.
Oh, that's right up there then.
Those are big kids.
That's over double many of our kids. So
right on time, guys. Punctual today.
Yep, here we go. I'm sure the refs want to get back and watch the Packer game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So Wildcats will kick off. That's number 3, Luke Anderson. A nice kickoff received by Gavin Schiltz, number 11. And he's off and running. Past midfield, cuts back upfield, finally brought down. Saving a touchdown is number 57, Leon Most, but that sets up the Cardinals in excellent field position in River Falls territory.
That return was really set up nice. Yeah. He got it over on the left side and took it back to the right and blocked well, and he was open for a while.
Like we mentioned, Wildcats 4-1 on the season, 4-0 in the Big Rivers Conference. At quarterback for the Cardinals is number 8, Tyler Benke. And to give that time, it's to number 42, that's Isaac Duix. For a gain of about 8 yards.
That was right up the middle for a big gain for the Cardinals to start off their series.
Just eyeballing their offensive line. They got a lot of bulk up there in the front 5 for the Cardinals. That's Benke. Tries to run around right end. Nice tackle that time that's number 8, Charlie Burke. But that's enough for a Cardinal first down.
They're having their way early.
Like we said, this is the Wildcats will definitely have their work cut out for them here this afternoon against Chippewa Falls. There's the give to the up back that time, number 44. That's Brigham Garrett's. Another big first down gain of about 7. That makes it 2nd and 3.
Brigham Garrett's Say that again, Jeff? That's a good name.
Brigham Garrett's.
That's all names team.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, that's good.
Second and 3. Man in motion. There's the give to Williams. And that's enough for another Cardinal first down as they are at the 10-yard line.
Well, the Wildcats need to stiffen here a little bit. Been pretty easy picking so far for the Cardinals.
And it's all up front. So far, the Cardinal offensive line having their way with the Wildcat defense. Benke runs around right end. Excellent block that time. But good defense by the Cats, holding them to a gain of about 2 yards.
I think it was Charlie Burke coming over from his safety spot.
Second and goal from the 8. 6.5 minutes left here in the first quarter, no score. That's number 3, Jackson Williams, around end, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
It's tough on a corner when they're on that island over there trying to make a tackle, and there's nobody else behind you. It's a tough one.
Well, that whole drive was set up by the long kickoff return by the Cardinals and ended up with a short field. Made the most of it, and now they are up 6-0 with the extra point pending by number 11. That's Gavin Schiltz. And we have a flag. Penalty in the Wildcats, actually.
They're going to go for it now, I bet.
Is that encroachment? Is that what
Yeah,
you
I think
saw?
so. Sure looks like he went more than half the distance, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
It seems like it's awfully close.
Pushes it. Looks like it's marked down at the 1 yard line. Pitch. Another handoff that time to number 11. That's Gavin Schiltz, and he's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Cardinals lead it 8-0.
You know, besides the first game of the year, this freshman team hasn't been punched in the mouth at all. I'm kind of curious what they do here coming back and what the answer might be.
Nope, you're right. I think, they've had some relatively easy games last week against Superior. They won by over 30, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was 37-0, was it?
Yep. Game in New Richmond was a pretty convincing victory. Even the game against Hudson, I think the Wildcats won by 10, 12.
Yep.
And it was a game they seemed like they were in control most of the game. But I don't think they've faced a team so far of this level.
No, I would agree with you. And they always run that that offense. I don't know what you call it necessarily, but it's hard to defend.
Cardinals will kick off. That's Schiltz. Ball received by Jack Visger. Runs around the left end, and there's really nowhere to go that time. Tackle by number 14, Evan Gardo. Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line, trailing 8-0. And at quarterback for the Wildcats is number 5, Lane Amadon. Tailback number 30, Max Hilminiak. Ethan Johnson is the fullback, number 33. In motion, that's number 1, Raker O'Keefe. There's the give to Hilminiak. Plows ahead, gains about 3 yards. Let's call it 2nd and 7. Some tall kids on their defensive line, Bo.
Yeah, 71's real tall.
Amadon. The pitch to Helminiak. It's knocked out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. And that makes it 3rd and 4 for River Falls, trailing 8-0 to Chippewa Falls.
Little breeze blowing in to the booth tonight, kind of out of the, southeast. Kind of an unusual wind. It is out of the east-southeast.
Yep.
Burke in motion to give to Charlie Burke, trying to get around the right end.
Cuts
up field and really had nowhere to go. Gain of about 2 yards. That makes it 4th and 2.
I thought he might have a chance there, and then 2 white jerseys got off their blocks and made a combined tackle and stuffed him about 2 yards short.
And at the moment, it appears that the Wildcats will be going for it.
Maybe try to get him to jump off sides here.
A little hard count.
O'Keefe in motion. Yep, I don't think they're going to run a play.
Like to try. Speaking of that 4th and short yardage, I wonder if the NFL will revisit the tush push in the offseason. They've on 4th and 1 they have made 29 out of 31 times.
Yeah, I think I saw 40 out of 43.
Something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, so now you're getting to the point where there's probably an unreasonable play. I mean, if you can convert it every time, right?
Right. Yeah, I don't know if that's legal in every level of football, Kevin.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't see college teams doing it, and I don't know if that's because they can't.
Or other NFL teams.
Right.
Yeah, so if they can convert it that often, why are not NFL teams copying that? It's a copycat league.
Right.
I don't know if it's because Jalen Hurts is that much stronger
maybe
than everybody else. That could be.
Well, it hit him.
Bounce off a Wildcat helmet. I believe it hit Charlie Burke's helmet.
Yep.
And again, pretty good field position for the Cardinals
Yep.
at their own 44-yard line. Kind of a rough start for the Wildcats.
Very much so. See what kind of adjustments we can make here. You said their offensive line is large.
Benke still in at quarterback. Looks like a double handoff. Wildcats did a much better job containing it that time, but we do have a flag.
A couple of them, it looks like.
Yep, tackle by number 55, Charlie Lee, but let's see what the flag is all about. Holding. Offense. Wildcats will take the penalty.
Yeah, it was like a double counter type play. Executed pretty well, minus the holding. But then defensively, the Wildcats did a really nice job staying in their line and staying home and making the play.
Yeah, that's that very unconventional offense that Chippewa Falls likes to run.
Misdirection, right?
Yep. Number 11, that's Schultz. Trying to get around the right end. Does so. Finally brought down by number 15, Jack Visger. But that's a nice gain. Got back all that penalty yardage and then some.
Yeah, about 14 yards there on that run.
Make it 2nd and 5. Give to the up back. That's number 44, Brigham Garretts, and he's about a yard short of the first down 3rd and 1 in Wildcat territory on the 47-yard line.
I'm going to guess 4-down territory here for Chip.
Give again to the up back. And that's enough for a Cardinal first down. It's number 42, Isaac Duex.
Nothing real tricky there. Just run it through the 2-hole or maybe the 4-hole and run it right at him. Gain 5.
Yep, and you can do that when you have a pretty big decided size advantage on the line.
It is obvious just looking out there.
Jackson Williams.
Nice tackle.
Nice tackle that time by
26.
26 is Noah Mitro.
No, that was textbook Noah. He got him midway, drove his shoulder, and then drove him right down to planet Earth. Nice tackle.
2nd and 6 for the Cardinals. 2:25 left here in the first quarter. Cardinals leading 8-0. Benke back to pass. He's got a receiver wide open. That's caught by number 11, Gavin Schultz, and I think he was knocked out at about the 1-yard line.
That youngster threw a nice tight spiral, didn't he?
He did. Kind of caught the Wildcats napping a little bit, I believe.
Yeah.
That's the first pass they've thrown today.
That was about 35 yards in the air, right on the money.
Sorry, I missed the catch there, folks, at home.
He caught it right in stride.
1st and goal from the 3. That's the give to number 11, Gavin Schultz, and he is in the end zone for another Chippewa Falls Cardinal touchdown. That makes the score Cardinals 14, Wildcats 0.
So this must be just a comment on the depth of their program, at this level that they're able to produce this powerful of a team at the freshman level.
Yeah, like we said, we saw this coming in 7th grade when middle school football started, and Chippewa Falls came to town one afternoon and laid it on us pretty bad. A lot of big, strong kids in this class. Bad snap. Benke keeps it, makes something out of nothing there, and gets the 2-point conversion.
We got to get a defensive line push. And when we're on offense, a little bit of offensive line push too as well. Always starts there, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, he just picked that up off the ground and looked for some big white jerseys to get behind and matriculated into the end zone.
That makes it Cats 16. Or I'm sorry, Cardinals 16, Cats 0.
Still 2:03 to play in the first quarter.
Jeff, you're not getting flashbacks from that 7th grade game.
Kind of am.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very much
Yeah,
so.
this is pretty much what it was like.
Mm-hmm.
Except they scored a lot quicker back then.
Yeah.
But it was a beatdown. No question.
It was just such an obvious size advantage difference at this level.
But I think you're going to see some of that tomorrow night as well. They've got some big guys on their varsity roster. So we can sit here and talk about it, or we can do something about it.
Technique, speed, 1-2.
Yeah, weight room.
Weight room.
Ball bounces up. Visger picks it up, and he is brought down immediately at about the 22-yard line.
87 on the tackle.
87 is Owen Munson. Cardinals with a pretty darn good special teams unit, too.
Got a fly buzzing around my legs. Doesn't want to leave me alone.
Cats take over, 1st and 10. O'Keefe in motion. Hilminiak Pushes forward for gain of about 6 yards, bringing it 2nd and 4 for the Wildcats. Lane Amadon at quarterback for River Falls. O'Keefe in motion. Helminiak cuts left. That's first down yardage for River Falls. That's their first down of the game as they move the chains.
Nice run there by Helminiak. It's a couple nice cuts as he made his way through the line and headed forward for about a dozen yards. Nice run.
Looked like he had a little bit more line push there, Jeff, that he was able to get a little bit bigger hold there to get through the last 2 plays.
Well, like you said, that's where it starts with the offensive line. O'Keefe in motion. Helminiak breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. It's a tough 4 yards there. Yeah, that was almost all Max right there. Nearing the end of the first quarter, 45 seconds left. Helminiak.
Probably be the last play here in quarter 1.
It should be another 4-yard gain for Max that time. When we come back after the break, it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats.
And we're going to go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls, with a brand new commercial right off the cutting room floor. Here we go. Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls. Over there in Prescott, they're downtown River Falls and on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls, reminding us all that if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. In an email or a text message or an instant message, always be suspicious. If it's not routine, question it. Don't hit buttons to get you to open files or make calls or give your personal information. Always be suspicious. A lot of scammers out there trying to get into your private domains. Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls.
Helminiak up the middle, short of the first down yardage.
Nothing there.
Yeah, not a lot of push that time from the Wildcat offensive line. That makes it
4th and 2.
4th and 2. Yeah.
Jeez.
I would think they'd go for it here.
Yeah, I would think so. Did it earlier, so.
We got Charlie Burke in the Wildcat position right now. Keeps it.
Got it.
First down yardage. Still on his feet. Burke all the way down to the 41-yard line.
Really
First down Cats.
Really nice block by Max Helminiak, who ended up being kind of the fullback and the lead blocker for that one. He came up and had a guy right in his face, and he knocked him down.
He needed 2. We got 11. So speaking of scams and phishing emails and all that, I'm assuming you guys do all that training with your staff, Jeff?
Yes.
We do that same thing.
Yep, we do. Do a lot of phishing tests.
Yep. Send them out there and see who's taking bait.
Yep.
Then when we get the reports, only 2 out of 71 open the email.
Yeah, that's about what we usually get. And
Yeah.
then we have to have some conversations.
Yeah.
Amadon rolling right, looking for his receiver. Pass intended for Luke Anderson. I believe it was intended for him. There were a couple of receivers out there.
A couple of them there, yeah.
Yep. Pass was incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Hey, also, I want to thank our freshman sponsor, Sarah Jenkins with Property Executives, 612-703-3944. If you didn't get to her social media page, go check that out. I watched her weekly update today on sizes of houses were going down slightly over the last 18 months. Interesting little piece. Go check that out.
Burke and Wildcat again.
Yeah, Burke and the Wildcat trying to get around the right end. Nice stiff arm. It's out of bounds near first down yardage. I believe he's about maybe a yard short. Actually, maybe more than a yard. Probably about 2.5 yards short.
3rd and short again. Similar situation.
They're going to mark on the far side on 3rd. Yeah, I think it's 3rd down.
Yep, it is. Wildcat again. Burke cuts up field. Ooh. I believe he is probably short.
Yeah, I think he is.
He's going to be a yard short. Yeah, they had success in that play last time. That time they ran it a little more to the left and got hung up as he's trying to get through there. It'll be, 4th and a yard and a half?
Looks like maybe closer to 2.
Yep.
Where they have it spotted. Let's see if they go back into the Wildcat or the conventional formation. It looks like Amadon is under center. Burke on the near side along with Riker O'Keefe. Fake pitch. Trying to roll right, and they weren't fooled at all that time. Number 3, Jackson Williams gets the sack, and that's a turnover on downs. Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 in their own territory.
Not a bad play call, right? You pitch, you try to get the defense going one direction, kind of naked boot around it to the right, runner pass, and boy, hats off to Chippewa Falls just holding their water and staying in their lanes and making the tackle. What we like to say on that, no sale. Did not bite on that fake.
No, they weren't buying it at all, and Amadon really had nowhere to go. 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard lines. Chippewa Falls leading 16-0. There's that double handoff again. That's Jackson Williams getting around to right end. Finally brought down by Charlie Burke and number 27, Jacob Hutchins. But that's another 1st down for the Cardinals.
Yeah, and Sarah Jenkins' report about home sizes getting smaller, I'm sure that coordinates with people trying to qualify, right? If you cut off 100 square feet, a little bit less money, and maybe get into a house. I'm assuming that's probably where that correlation lies.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm not sure if people necessarily want smaller homes, but they kind of have to get a smaller home if they want a home.
Especially interest rates where they're at.
Right.
Runner still on his feet. That's number 44, Brigham Garrett's. And that's another Cardinal 1st down.
I think he was just shucking guys off him.
That's not a word you get to use that often, but I like it in football. It's so descriptive. Just shucking.
Shucking? 1st and 10, Cardinals. Double handoff again. That's number 11, Schiltz. Still plowing forward, and that's yet another Cardinal 1st down.
Yeah, it's a double counter. Either you can fake it or give it, and really freezes the defense. And if anybody's biting, they're like salmon swimming upstream sometimes and really open some holes.
Yep, a lot of misdirection for the Cardinal offense. They've been running this offense at the varsity level for forever. Well, I know they've switched things up a little bit this year, but just to give to the up back that time, that's just, too big, too strong.
Yep. That is just an offensive line push right there.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, like if it was a tug-of-war match today, it would have been, they'd pull like that on the rope. Just bigger, stronger.
Yeah, and really, this game will send a message to the Wildcats that weight room stuff matters.
Sure does.
For sure. Benke keeps it. Gets around left end. Finally pushed out of bounds by Charlie Burke, but that's another Cardinal first down.
I think the corner on this side might have gotten held a little bit, but refs are not going to call that one.
No.
You got to get off that, I guess.
Ref starting the clock there.
I wonder if tonight in the NFL game, if we're going to see the refs that call every holding or let them go. Well, that seems to vary week to week.
Whenever you see Sean Hockley out there,
that,
it's going to be about a 3.5 hour game.
A hold fest.
Yeah. That's Garrett's. I think the Wildcats were benefited by the fact that the two Cardinal players ran into each other.
Looked like number 4 quarterback on that one, Jeff.
That's Braxton Tarbox.
I see 8 back in the game.
Second down, goal to go. Benke
Throwing it.
rolls right, pass into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's number 11, Gavin Schultz, with another touchdown. That makes the score Chippewa Falls 22, River Falls nothing.
He was wide open on that one again.
Who's the former Packer who does the color analysis for the Badgers? Tauscher.
Yes.
He would call that a tutter.
Yeah.
He goes, there's another tutter.
I don't think we're done with those tonight.
Another tutter.
Extra point attempt will be number 11. That's Gavin Schultz, who just scored a touchdown. Snap, hold, kick, up, and it is good. That makes the score Chippewa Falls 23, River Falls 0 in Big Rivers Conference freshman football here at River Falls High School. Well, kind of what we expected, Bo, I guess.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I was hoping it wouldn't be like this, but I think we were both expecting it to be like this.
It's a learning experience, right? And it's also a measuring stick. I mean, you're a freshman, you're in 9th grade, and if you are thinking about 12th grade, and now you know what you have to do between 9th grade and 12th grade, and you hit the weight room, you have a plan, you got to get stronger, you got to get faster.
Yeah, and they're going to see this team 3 more times throughout their high school career, so they're going to have to figure it out somehow.
Yep.
And it's doable. It's just going to take a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yep. .318 left here in the second quarter. Schultz will do the kicking. And off we go. Kick is a little bit short. Picked up by Visger again. And he's knocked down at about the 29-yard line where the Wildcats will take over, 1st and 10. See if they can get something going here this time. Amidon at quarterback, Helminiak, the tailback. Number 43, that's Caden Johnston, the fullback. O'Keefe in motion. Helminiak.
Flag on the play.
Pretty nice gain, but I believe it's probably going to come back with a hold. Yes.
Sure looked like he sent it right at the center with the hold on that one.
The center?
Yeah, it kind of looked like it. Which is too bad because the guy who was, if that was at him, the guy he was blocking was out of the picture. There was no way he wasn't going to do anything. So maybe it wasn't. Maybe I misread it.
Yeah, that's typically what you see with holding penalties. A lot of times they're not even part of the play. And
Yep.
well, that makes it first down, 20 yards to go. Amadon. Little screen pass to Helminiak.
Nice.
Gets about 5 of it back. They'll make it 2nd and 15 for the Wildcats. Clock moving, 2:49 left here in the first quarter. Second quarter, excuse me.
Speaking of lopsided scores, Broncos last week had a 70 spot hung on them, and now they play the Bears this week. That should be interesting.
They might get a 3-spot hung on by the Bears.
Is that going to be like a 6-3 game?
It
Or
might be.
A 3 spot. That's a national TV game, isn't it?
I have no idea. I sure hope not.
Helminiak.
So is it the D lineman making a lot of these tackles, or is it the linebackers and safeties coming up making all these tackles? Because the D line's getting through and occupying the blockers.
I've seen a fair amount of defensive line tackles.
Yeah.
A lot of gang tackling, too, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got a minute here. I got to practice with this. So I was given this graphic. So this Saturday night at 5:45, there's a celebrity softball game at First National Bank at River Falls baseball field. And they're going to be emptying out the cabinets, 2-for-1s, I believe, on whatever's left on the shelf. So come out and spend one of your last summer nights down at First National Bank at River Falls Field for a couple hours, and 2-for-1 specials, I believe, on pops and beers and candies, and watch some of the local celebrities hammer it out there at First National Bank at River Falls Field.
Are you playing in that, Kevin?
I am not playing in that. No.
Oh, you're a local celebrity.
I'm not doing it.
No.
I don't know. I think last year the city did put a team together. This year we are a little short-staffed and just were not able to get that done. So how about you? You playing?
I'm kind of trying to get out of it.
You can play.
Well, Kevin, at this age, it's probably not the smartest. It's probably not a good business decision to make.
Player coach third base.
Yeah. We'll see.
At least you're not riding motorcycles, motorcycle racing.
My hope is they forgot they asked me. All right, 3rd and 11. Amadon, pass over to middle. Nice pass and catch that time by Charlie Burke.
Right at about the sticks.
And I believe that's a Wildcat first down. The Cardinals had called timeout right before that because they wanted to get the ball back, and it ended up working out in the Wildcats' favor as a nice pitch and catch from Amadon to Burke, and that's a Wildcat first down.
Nice job by Amadon. Just got to kind of grab the ball and flung it out there. Didn't wait, didn't try to read anything, just threw it out to Burke for a first down.
Clock moving, 1:37 left here in the first half. There's the give to Burke. Nowhere to really go that time. Still on his feet. Got back to about the line of scrimmage, but he did well getting that far.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That was a yeoman's effort just to get back to the original line of scrimmage there. They had him for about a 5-6 yard loss, and he battled and got back.
Now we have a timeout called by River Falls, I believe.
Yeah, I think I saw them pointing to River Falls.
And again, if you're in the market to buy or sell a house, Sarah Jenkins with Property Executives Realty, she'll help you out. A lot of questions out there about what's my house worth? What's happening in the market? What can I afford? Sarah Jenkins, 612-703-3944. She'd be excited to help you out. Proud sponsor of freshman football.
I don't know if you noticed, Kevin, but the other night when we had the lightning delay at the JV game.
And there must have been a lightning bolt far away. But
yeah, but we decided to do the wipes and pipes.
Did you wipes? That's a good spot for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a half an hour to kill. I mean, that's a minute and a half's worth. You might as well.
Yeah, we just put it on repeat.
Repeat.
Yep, over and over.
Backed by popular demand.
Mm-hmm.
Toilet paper only, please.
Yeah.
We do have an unofficial correlation though, since that thing came out, that there is less wipes in our pipes.
Well, so it
works.
works.
It worked.
Yeah.
We started out with, how do you get people's attention on this? Not easy.
Amanon pass over the middle, intercepted that time by number 4, Braxton Tarbox. He's running down the sideline, still on his feet. 30, 25, 20.
Whoa.
Finally knocked out of bounds by Max Hilminiak. But that's a Wildcat turnover, and that puts the Cardinals in excellent field position with 1:08 left here in the first half.
Nice interception and a 40-yard return after the pick.
Tarbox looks like he has some wheels. He got around the right end and almost got into the end zone. Cardinals will take over with the short field. 1:08 left here in the first half. That's Williams in motion, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, what a catch if that's
Pass
inbounds.
caught by Schultz, but that's way out of bounds, I believe. Yep.
Good job. I think that was Cullen Johnson coming up and defending that and not waiting back and just hoping to see what he'd do with throwing it. He attacked him and got him off balance. Tough throw then.
I don't know what material they're making these gloves out of these days, but I see these kids making these catches like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
One-handed, just sticking right in there.
Benke, 2nd and 10. Runs left, trying to get around the end. There's a hold that the referee missed. Yep, and that's
the second time
that's
he's
a
missed
Cardinal
that.
touchdown. That was a clear hold.
Same side it was when I said something earlier.
It was Jackson Williams, number 3, had hold of his shirt, and well, there is a flag in the field.
Oh,
never mind. I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
Well, there we go.
That guy did get it then.
Maybe he's listening to the broadcast.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe it should have been that rough that was there.
New York is in his ear.
I bet it was a different hold, but
yeah, it might have been. Maybe there were 2 of them.
Yeah.
I always wonder that now too when I watch NFL game. Like, is someone telling that guy, like, you missed one, throw that flag, put the flag down?
I bet there is.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 20. Under 1 minute left here. Pass over the middle.
A little teardrop pass over the middle there.
Cullen Johnson trying to go for the interception, and he's got to grow a few more inches to catch that one.
More of a touch pass than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Little soft runner in the lane.
Yeah, a little teardrop.
No teardrop there. Got it to the tall fella and moved it forward.
Well, soon enough, Kevin will be in the basketball season.
We will be. I was thinking about that earlier today. I was thinking about reaching out to Ariel Avestras to see if he was in again this year. I'm assuming he is. I haven't heard anything different.
I would assume he is too.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at the schedule at some point, and
that'll sneak right up on us, won't it?
Sure
the
will.
girls start early in November. I noticed, like the 10th or something. I think they have a game. So their first game is as early as it possibly can be.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I can't believe there's only 3 games of football left, regular season already.
Yep.
Man, oh man.
It's gone by quick. Benke throws over the middle, or in the corner, I should say, caught by Gavin Schultz for another Cardinal touchdown.
3 blue jerseys in the area. They just didn't really converge on that. And 11 went up to get it, and fairly uncontested for 6 more for Chippewa Falls.
Schultz will attempt the extra point. He's been in on a lot of action so far today.
He catch 3 touchdowns?
I believe he has 3, yep.
Yeah.
And now what do we have?
We had in the neutral zone.
We jumped off sides.
Neutral zone infraction on number 21, I believe.
That's Chase Radloff. It's hard for Chase to hide.
He's a tall drink of water.
Yes, he is. We'll see if they're still going to kick. Looks like they are.
Put this to an even 30.
High snap, hold, kick, up, and it is no good, wide right. And the score will remain Chippewa Falls 29, River Falls 0. What are the running clock rules, Bo?
Don't know. I thought it was 35. At least isn't that the varsity level? 35? Yeah. Is that in the second half or the fourth quarter? I know it's fourth quarter for sure. I don't know if it runs in the second half like that.
Just got some validation from Missy Wilson about that girls. The girls' season starts November 6th, and they have a scrimmage on November 10th right away. So
holy smokes!
I knew I had something in my head about the 10th.
They start practice on the 6th and scrimmage on the 10th. Holy smokes! Yep. That's quick.
But she also says, let's not wish football away, though.
Right.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Football could be going on then. Should be. I mean, that's what you'd like.
Yeah, you'd like to have that going, wouldn't you?
Well, that would be about level 4,
yeah,
I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because I think level 3 last year was like on November 2nd.
And this year for the varsity, you're probably going to have to win 2 of the last 3. What do you think?
Yep. Cullen Johnson with the ball to kick off.
Nice
Cuts
move.
upfield. Slips one tackle. Gets past the 40-yard line.
Nice return there for Cullen Johnson here on the near side.
Refs are looking for a game ball.
I think Cullen wouldn't put that up in his locker.
Maybe.
Yeah. Cullen's a little ticked off right now just from looking at him.
Well, to be honest with you, Jeff, I think the whole team should be.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like there's a lot of pride. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, kicked in the shin.
Yeah. I don't see a lot. I wish I saw a few more kids like that were a little upset.
Yep.
Well, let's see if they can get something going here in the last 27 seconds. Amadon throw out to Burke, knocked out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Clock stops, 24 seconds left here in the first half. Chippewa Falls leads River Falls 29-0. O'Keefe in motion.
Same play.
Yep, same play. Should be enough.
Real close.
Yeah, I think he gave. Well, it's really close. Yeah.
Let's see.
Thought he gave him a little bit better mark than that, but he didn't. I think they're calling it a first.
Third
down.
They're not even going to measure. Some of these things are bewildering to me.
Well,
how this works.
The ball's past the hash mark.
Even in varsity games, you'll see this. It's like, well, why aren't we measuring that?
That is a first down. Wow.
I know it's a lot of work to bring the chains out. Yep. Amadon, pass to Burke. Had him open for a second, but passed a little too long.
He had me fooled. I thought he was going to go with that short one again.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think we need to get this first down here because if we don't.
We don't want them back on the field.
No.
And now the ball's behind, though.
Yeah, they lost half a yard.
They lost some yardage in that play.
Yeah.
And an incompletion. All right, now it's 4th and about 1. And we have a whistle. Timeout.
River Falls.
Wildcats. All right.
Hey, let's go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport, right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. Also want to thank Sarah Jenkins for sponsoring freshman football. Property Executives Realty, Sarah Jenkins, sarahjenkins.com. And if not there, look her up on the social media. She does some great weekly updates there as well. Thank you, Sarah Jenkins.
Wildcat offense returning to the field here. 16 seconds left in the first half. 4th and about half a yard.
I think that's all the timeouts for the Wildcats as well. I don't think they have any left.
I don't think so either. O'Keefe in motion. Amidon looking. Pass intended for Burke. Intercepted that time by number 87, Owen Munson. Still on his feet down to the 45. Still on his feet, past the 40, all the way to about the 34-yard line. But that is the end of the first half. Mercifully, if you're a Wildcat fan. Well, they got 5 minutes to regroup here, guys. And
well, should we take a break?
Let's do it.
yeah,
We got time. We're gonna take a break, and I'm gonna throw up wipes in the pipes just because you had mentioned it, and we'll let her roll. I'll take up most of halftime.
that's what I'm talking about.
See if I can find it here. You guys deleted it on me. No, I was kidding. There we go. Hi, I'm Kevin Westhouse, your utility director. I'm here today to talk to you about WNTF. What not to flush. Because wipes clog pipes. Many of these items say flushable right on the container. Don't let that confuse you. So-called flushable products like these, in this container, in this cute container, in this beautiful 3-pack, you start flushing these down your toilet, you will get what is called a worldwide phenomenon, a fatberg. Fatbergs clog pipes. Other things you shouldn't be flushing down your toilet: fruit peelings, bleach, feminine products, oil or any oily substances, pills, partner products, cotton balls, and of course, Goldie the goldfish. All this talk about toilets and sewers has suddenly given me a bit of a nervous tummy. Remember, wipes clog pipes. Toilet paper only, please. Remember, wipes clog pipes. Toilet paper only, please. Well, I think by the looks of things, we're going to make Packer kickoff.
Yeah. It's
We have an hour and 5 minutes. So
7:15, I believe.
it'll allow me time to go mix up one brandy old fashioned right before that, maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe.
There you go.
What's your prognostication on tonight, Kevin?
The Lions have me gun shy after the last couple of years, right? I mean, what is there to like about this matchup? In the last 3 years, they've pretty much dominated the Packers. Going back to 3 years ago, last game of the season, it was like 43-7 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Then last year, chance to get to the playoffs. You can't beat them at home.
Yep.
I don't know. It looks like a tough matchup right now.
Yeah, it is. They're pretty banged up too. I know both teams have some injuries, but
Devondre Campbell out at linebacker is going to hurt, I believe.
He's out. Bakhtiari is put on injury reserve today.
Yep.
Elton Jenkins is out. Jair Alexander, I believe, is out too tonight. So
back, though, will be your running back. That is going to make a difference. You're going to be able to run the ball a little bit better, I believe. And then we'll see if Watson back frees up Dobbs maybe a little bit more tonight because you're going to have two key receivers out there now instead of just one.
Yep. Well, should be a nice evening in Lambeau for sure.
Real nice.
Yeah.
I always think that watching that game last week too, I think that kind of is a comment on your receiving core when the other team goes man-to-man on you the whole game. They feel like they can cover those guys, and they do. I mean, that's not a great commentary on the speed of your receivers when they man you up the whole game.
Yeah, Watson will change that.
That's kind of where I was going with that. So tonight, I do believe, with two premier receivers on the field, it's going to be a little tougher to go man the whole game, which should free it up a little bit.
Well, hopefully they can be competitive. And I think it's a season of learning for those guys, and you'll have some ups and downs.
Yeah, and it's a long season, but I think the pregame speech is if you want a shot at the division title, you're going to have to win tonight.
Yep, exactly.
This is will be a huge game in the close records that they'll be by the time you get to about week 14. Here we go, half two here, freshman football at hand.
Cardinals lead it 29-0, and they kick off to the Wildcats. That's O'Keefe with it. 15-20, trying to get around the right end. 25-30, tries to cut up. Knocked out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. Good return by Riker O'Keefe.
So Pamela, thanks for the comment. She says 4 and 8 switch off at quarterbacks. 3 is Tyler, and 8 is Talon Schultz. We got that, but then that brought up a bunch of other questions related to the score sheet that we have.
So maybe, Pamela, if you can help us. We had number 3 in our program as Jackson Williams. Do you know what number he is?
That would be helpful.
That'd be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Amadon to give to Hilminiak, I believe. And that's a loss of about 1 yard. What'd you see there, Bo?
He had nowhere to go. That's what I saw.
Saw you shaking your head over there.
Yeah, just nothing. I mean, he was hit darn near as he was catching or getting the handoff.
Well, look at their defensive line. Look at 45 and 71, and then the fellow in the middle. There's some big units.
Yeah, they are.
71, Caleb Duffy. He is tall and large. Well, that looked like the same play we just saw.
Similar result, but instead of losing 1, they lost 2. 3rd and 13.
Third and 13. Not where the Wildcats want to be right now.
Not really an offense that can get a lot of yards at a chunk unless it's a run a lot of times.
Times they've thrown it. They've had a couple interceptions so far tonight, so let's see what they can do here. 3rd and 13. O'Keefe in motion. Amadon, little pitch to Burke. Ball hit the ground, incomplete, and that will make it 4th and 13.
Short hopped, but didn't matter. That was not going to get it done anyway.
No. Wildcats in punt formation. Hilminiak's the punter. It's the first punt of today's game, I believe.
Yeah.
Number 8, we are told, is Talon Schultz. And number 11 is Gavin Schultz. Punt looked like it went off the side of his foot.
It did.
Takes a Chippewa Falls bounce. Probably a pretty good spot for the Wildcats there. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line in Wildcat territory. 1st and 10, Cardinals.
17 yards on the punt.
No return.
Hey, we didn't get to talk Brewer baseball division champs again.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I was obviously glad to see that, and they were able to get their pitching in order. I saw Burns pitch today, but he only went 4 innings. So
Did they win today? I didn't even.
they did 3-0.
Oh, good.
Yep. So, yeah, we'll see who they play next week, starting on Tuesday.
Throwing it.
That's Benke with the pass. Intercepted by number 28. That's Nolan Hopeful. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I do see a flag back here.
Let's see if that's going to stand. That was a beautiful pick 6. Sheds a tackle, tight ropes the sideline, and Hopeful takes it in for a 59-yard interception return.
It's going to be a hold on Chip, so.
That is a hold on Chip. And that puts the Wildcats on the board.
It looked like 3 was going to throw that pass as he was going out to the right, obviously. And I don't know who the DN was who came in and forced him to pass that quick. Did you guys happen to see that?
No.
I did
I
not.
didn't either.
But nice run by Hopeful, and gets the Wildcats on the board, 29-6. Luke Anderson in for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick, up, and it is good. And that makes the score Chippewa Falls 29, River Falls 7, and the Wildcat fans have something to finally cheer about.
Yeah, that was nice to see.
Yeah.
Something positive, like you said, Jeff. Something positive that happened.
Yeah, it was a good effort, too. He didn't give up on that. He had a tackler on his back, shut him off like a bad case of fleas down there in about the 10, and scampered on into the end zone.
Well, Aaron Jones and Christian Watson both are active tonight, Kevin, so that's good.
Like that.
Jair Alexander inactive.
Hey, TJ, I was thinking about you earlier today. I was thinking about looking at some golf in January. Give me a date or two. It's my North Carolina friend tuning in, Tim Jackson. Whoa, Nelly.
Looks like they're playing for an onside kick here. The defense is.
Kick away.
And that's
It's fielded that time by.
number 8, I think.
Yep, that's number 8. Where we were told that's Talon Schultz.
I think I remember Joe talking about the Schultz twins and that they were very, very athletic when they were in about 7th or 8th grade. I remember Joe talking about that.
Well, 1st and 10 Cardinals.
I always feel like when they throw a Schultz in the lineup, they're just testing our amateur broadcasters to see if they're on their
See
A
if
game.
we're, make sure we pronounce everything properly. Yep. Up the middle that time by number 44, Brigham Garrett's. And that moves the chains. Cardinal first down. Wildcats defense have made a few substitutions, I've noticed, Bo.
Yeah, I've seen a few guys coming in and out.
We have number 13, Xavier Zuber, on the near side here at corner. 34, Derek Berry on the far side corner. Guess up the middle, brought down that time by Cullen Johnson, number 4. Gain of about 6 yards.
Yeah.
Second and 4.
So, Jeff, I'm assuming you'll have your laptop open tonight during the Packer game, typing out some game notes for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, that's my plan tonight.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure. I'll get those to you. I'm not going to do it on work time, though.
No.
Would not dream of doing that.
No.
False start.
Yep. Quarterback keeper that time. Nice job by Xavier Zuber and hopeful bringing him down, but that's another Cardinal. First down. We got some of the crowds back in the game here. Quarterback rollout that time. Schultz breaks one tackle, breaks another one, and I believe he has enough for a Cardinal first down.
Fell right on the 35-yard line. That was the line to gain. I think they're going to give it to him. Oh, boy, generous spot, and he definitely got the first down.
That's a really generous spot.
Yeah, the line judge here on the near side had his toe right on the 35.
Yeah.
That was what they call a left foot mark, Jeff.
First and 10. Give to number 44, Brigham Garrett's. See where they marked that one.
That kid's a north-south runner, and
Yeah.
with his frame, no reason to do anything else.
It looks like we got a penalty.
Oh, I
Flag
missed
on the
that.
play.
Didn't see that one either.
No, I missed that.
That is way in the backfield.
Yeah, it was.
Penalty on the Cardinals.
It was only a 5-yarder.
Not sure what it is.
Some type of motion. It was thrown by the back judge,
Okay.
and so some type of motion penalty.
He doesn't have his microphone on, so
No,
can't
and he
really
dropped
tell.
it. He didn't throw it where the penalty was. He just dropped it where he stood, out of his back pocket.
Quarterback keeper. Good job by the Wildcat defense that time, led by number 21, Chase Radloff.
I hope you're enjoying these vivid pictures that Bo Herstein's bringing you this afternoon. Boy, this field is just at the right angle and really gives you some
Yeah.
nice pictures.
Yeah, he's the master. There's no doubt about that.
Pretty good.
I've missed a few things today. Trying to zoom in and missing guys, and I'm working on my craft.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Give to Garrett's. Gain of about 5 yards.
The problem with these volunteer jobs, Bo, is you get too good and you're just going to keep getting asked
Yeah.
more and more and more.
Yep.
Yep.
Third and about 3 yards to go. Clock ticking, under 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Cardinals lead 29-7. That's Schultz again, and he is into the end zone for his 4th touchdown of the day. That's number 11, Gavin Schultz.
32 yards on the scamper there by Schultz.
Makes the score. Cardinals 35. Wildcats 7.
Yeah, once he got to the outside and past that first level, there was a lot of green grass in front of him.
Yep.
Schultz in for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. Boy, that was almost over the top of the goalpost. That was a high kick.
He does everything, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He's a dynamite player.
yeah. Returns kicks, kicks off. Scores all their touchdowns.
Once again, we want to thank our freshman football sponsor, Sarah Jenkins. SarahJenkins.com can help you with all of your real estate needs. 612-703-3944 with Property Executives. I encourage you to find her on social media.
Yeah. You say, Kevin, we had somebody watching from Wyoming? Is that what you said?
Yeah, there was. I did see that.
Yeah.
Lander, Wyoming, watching Jacob Hutchins.
Well, they got internet out there in Wyoming.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think there's under 1 million people in the whole state of Wyoming. It's like 600.
There's 600-some thousand.
680,000 or
Yep.
30,000 in the whole state.
Yep. Vaughn told me that once. He said that's like the least populated state.
There's some really pretty corners up by the Tetons, but the rest of it, you remember those Bugs Bunny Roadrunner cartoons in the landscape?
Yep.
That's it, Wyoming.
You
Bluffs and open space.
You can drive as fast as you want, I think, there.
It's wide open. I have a story about that, actually.
O'Keefe with the return, another nice kickoff return by Riker O'Keefe, gets past the 35-yard line. He's been busy on kickoff returns because he's had a lot of them.
There's been a lot.
So I lived in Fort Collins. It's like 35 miles from Wyoming border, Cheyenne, and we were doing a baseball tournament up in the Cheyenne area. And I got a ticket for going 78 and a 75
Whoa.
Where?
in Wyoming.
Really?
Because it's kind of like the Illinois-Wisconsin thing. If you got the Colorado tags and you're in Wyoming and you're speeding, they just dig.
Oh, so they don't like Colorado people.
And 78 and a 75, and actually wrote me up.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
that's brutal.
that was brutal. That's the last ticket I got. That was probably 15 years ago.
Helminiak with the carry. Gain of about 6 yards. Make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I remember that conversation. She said, "What's the speed limit?" I said, 75. How fast are you going? 78. You're getting a ticket.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeah, that was.
Well, maybe they were raising some money.
It was late in the month. That's all I'm going to say, Bo.
Yep. Yep. You have not hit your quota of tickets written.
And they were
this
getting them
month.
that
Oh,
day.
they don't do that kind of stuff. That's a wise tale.
And let's get a first down here. Stay on the field a little bit longer here for the offense.
3rd and 2. Amadon. The pitch to Helminiak. That
He's got it.
should be a
He's
first
got
down.
it. He's
Yep.
got it.
Oh, that is a awful spot here on the far
He
close
was
side.
almost to
excuse me.
the 50.
Yeah, they already moved the chains. So
So
too
this guy on the
it's too
close
late.
side's got it at about the 48. The other guy's got it at the 49. So there you go.
The chain gang decided. They were already
moving?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. Keep that clock moving. 2:35 left here in the third quarter. Amadon.
8 guys in the box.
Give to O'Keefe.
Oh,
Around
nice
right
block.
end. Yes, really nice block. Still on his feet. Riker O'Keefe. That's another first down for River Falls.
They threw a flag on that, I think. That was an absolute pancake.
Did he block him too hard or what?
Don't know what they're going to call here. They threw the flag in that direction of that, what we were both saw with that beautiful block.
Well,
He's
they're-
talking to the
I
Wildcats
think
side.
it's-
So
I think it's on the Cardinals.
yeah.
Holding defense.
Holding on the defense.
Penalty declined. First down. Wildcats.
You don't see that one a lot.
No, not at that part of the field.
No.
Anyway.
Let's tie the football talk into Wyoming. Josh Allen, he was from Wyoming.
He was.
Yeah.
He was a cowboy.
Have
Yeah.
you ever been to Laramie?
I've been to Casper.
Okay, well, that's better than
That's
Laramie.
about-
It's
that's
better
about
than
the only-
Laramie.
I've been to Casper twice.
Laramie's.
Story behind that I won't repeat. Okay, Amadon with the throw to Helminiak for a big loss that time. Loss of about 5 yards.
Your Casper story. Had a great weekend there one night.
Was the when Helminiak caught that? He caught it and then got pushed back. Did they not? Did they give him forward progress? Or
No.
They
They
just
just
kept-
decided to wherever he fell.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
kind of what I thought
yep.
too. Well, All right.
Kevin, the airport in Casper, the Trona County Airport has 3, what do they call those? 3 gates.
Okay.
Nope. 3.
That's it.
Yeah, you don't need to get there 2 hours early. Amina with the throw.
Oh, nice throw.
He's got Burke open, just out his outstretched arms.
Yeah, in Casper, Wyoming, you have the oil and gas industry. Guys, tough, and real cowboys.
They have actual, yep.
They have
a lot of cowboys. We was driving around Casper, and
there are a lot of oil and gas guys, tougher than $2 steaks, and cowboys that have cut their teeth on a branding iron. A lot of wranglers.
And you're driving around downtown, and you'll see mule deer just walking around
town.
Yeah, like nothing, like dogs.
It's different. It is. Wyoming.
Helminiak with the carry, still on his feet. Nice carry by the Max Helminiak.
Well, now you get it in a 4th down and somewhat manageable.
Yeah.
Instead of being 4th and 16,
4th and about
4th and 6,
5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah. So it gives you at least an opportunity. 4th and 16 is awfully tough to pick up. So that was good to see.
Our North Carolina fan recognizes Chippewa Falls using some of their fine spring water down there. Yeah, that doesn't use a lot of that down there for the Leinenkugel's brew.
Amina with the pass, almost intercepted that time. Pass intended for O'Keefe, and that's a turnover on downs.
Did you guys ever take that tour of that brewery in the Leinenkugel's or not?
I have not.
I did once. It's interesting.
I think I've taken the Miller Brewing Tour in Milwaukee about a couple dozen times. We used to do that on Fridays when I was much younger.
Right.
Just head over there because they'd give you like 4 or 5 free ones. Hopefully Punta Gorda Will's not listening to this anymore.
It's water over the dams.
Yeah, that was in the 80s.
Staying on the water theme.
The late 80s, I think we used to do that.
Different era.
Yeah, it was.
Different era.
It was a really different era back then. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we had to be frugal.
Right. Right. Make that paper route money last a little bit.
Yep. Exactly.
No, Leinenkugel. That was late 1800s. I think they had started. Been around a while.
Well, that's the end of the third quarter, folks. Your score here from River Falls High School. It's Chippewa Falls 36, River Falls 7.
And that gives us just enough time here between quarters to thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
First National Bank of River Falls is a proud sponsor of River Falls High School. We've been sponsoring River Falls High School athletics for over 50 years. We're proud to support area students, student athletes, and educators within our schools. Together, we are building a better community, one child at a time.
Thank you, Jeff Johnson, at the First National Bank of River Falls.
Saw Zach Johnson wearing his mask in that commercial there.
Oh, yeah.
They
Remember
might need
that
to
era?
update that
Yeah.
one. I just saw him walk in here, too.
Ready to play some basketball at UW River Falls?
Yeah, he's
Good.
excited about that.
That's
for
good.
sure.
I'm excited for him.
Yeah.
That is cool.
I'm excited for the 6-minute trips to home games. I know that.
Yeah, that'll be a lot nicer, won't it?
Yeah, it will be.
And a few shorter trips. You got Stout, you got Eau Claire, which is nice.
Yeah, those will be. Yeah, the long ones are Platteville and Whitewater and Oshkosh.
Oshkosh.
Yep.
Yeah.
The other ones are pretty good.
Superior's not always fun either.
Yeah,
Just 'cause in the winter you're going up north.
They start out there. They got for a weekend, but we were just there, so we know the lay of the land after
True
last
story.
weekend. Yeah, had a blast there, didn't we, Kevin?
Oh, yeah.
You watched it on TV.
I did.
That's
I
right. You
I did. I watched it on TV.
You delegated that.
I did.
That game.
I pulled into my mom's house at halftime,
To
and she
Bull
already
and
had
I.
it going on the wall, and I just saw the rain just coming across there and the wind. It looked terrible.
That
It looked
was
terrible in Superior.
I'll say Bull did an outstanding job keeping everything dry.
Just threw a rain jacket over everything and just said, "Here's what we're doing." That's all you can do.
It was because it was blowing right at us.
Yeah.
It looked brutal.
And we were sharing that press box with about
It sounded like you
74 other people. Were in
sounded
there.
like you were elbow to elbow.
I got a story after this play. Let's see the handoff to number 5. There's no number 5 in the program, so I don't know who that is.
So you got a story from the booth?
So I decided on Saturday I turned on the iFan broadcast, the Superior one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to see the interception return and just see what they had to say, and you could hear our whole broadcast in the background.
Over there.
We were like right next to them. Yeah, you could hear ours almost better than theirs.
Did they have play-by-play guys?
They did, but they didn't call out any of our players. I don't even know if they had a roster for River Falls. So
no, but I was thinking as I saw that. I mean, you do this stuff as a volunteer, Jeff, but to be able to call your son's pick 6 interception, that's a pretty cool moment.
Yeah, that was cool. I almost screwed it up because
you thought he was going to just prance in.
I said he's gone, and then I heard Bo say he's gone in the background.
And then they didn't give up on it.
And then he almost got tackled.
Right, but he made it.
Yep, he did make it. There's the give to number 6. That's Aiden White.
And hey, Jeff, we have to give a shout out to your wife too. She did a great job with that sideline interview with her raincoat on, and that was good.
Yeah, she was really excited to go down there and do that.
She was happy to be part of it.
Yeah,
she nailed it though.
Yeah.
She did good.
Yeah, she did. She's like, she comes up. What should I ask him? I'm like, I don't know.
Whatever comes to your mind.
Yeah, it's up to you.
It was perfect. It was cold. It was wet.
Lucas did a nice job.
Yeah, he
and
did.
Very worthy recipient of that award, I thought too. He had a lot of tackles.
Yeah, he's down there.
He's down there. That was who made that tackle?
That was 67 Yadiel.
Yeah, that was Yadiel Albino.
Yep. He got in, just pushed his guy back and pushed him right into the running back. He still gets 2 yards on it though, doesn't he? I mean, I think that looked like they marked it about 2 yards. That's crazy, isn't it? We struggle to get 2 yards.
We do.
5:36 to go here in the contest.
Give that time to number 42, Isaac Duex.
Looked like Nolan hopeful on the tackle.
Yeah, Nolan's had another nice game. He's had a good season for the Wildcats. It seems to.
How do you spell Duex? Is it D-U-E-X?
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it.
Maybe
right,
let's be like if the French version Du.
Well, wasn't there a Kyle Dukes for the
could be Dukes.
Wildcats?
Yeah. I thought Duex kind of sounded better.
Or if you're in France, it's just Du.
Yeah.
Dua.
Dua. Maybe we'll go with that next one.
Dua. That sounds good.
That's number 44 still in the game for the Cardinals, Brigham Garretts. And you know what, guys? That's a turnover on downs. How about that?
They held.
How about that?
Somebody find the clap emojis. Yeah. You got something there.
Wildcat defense.
Holds.
Well, see if we can get a score here before the game's over. 36-7. Chippewa Falls leads it. The pitch to Helminiak still in the game. Brought down near first down yardage. A little bit short.
So those extra whistles we're hearing to start and stop the clock, they don't do that in the varsity game, do they? Or are we just not hearing it?
Whoa.
There's no way that's a first down.
He pointed first down.
He did. Like, move the chain.
That is not even close to a first down.
They're giving it to
That's
him.
about a yard short.
He was emphatic. He was emphatic.
He was that.
Eddie said keep the clock moving. Too. Yep. He didn't even wait for the chains to get spotted. All right. We'll take it, though. Amidon sacked by number 81, Graham Anderson. That is not a first down.
That is not.
No. So you
hear all that peeping going on there? So
yeah. You're hearing some of this too, though, when they hit the clock, when they're moving stuff. Is it the
I think
whistles?
maybe that's what you're hearing.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's hitting buttons to change stuff.
That must be it. Because I've been
Could
hearing.
be.
Yeah. That's our crack scoreboard operator.
That's Brian Halling
Brian
coming
Holland
through
doing
for us.
A fantastic job.
Yep. He doesn't mess anything up.
No, and he's doing a good job keeping the clock moving too, which we appreciate.
We have NFL football on the Prime
Yep, we do.
Network
Hammer
tonight.
on, back to pass, keeps it up the middle, and he's brought down by a couple of Cardinals. Number 81, Graham Anderson, one of them.
Looked like he was getting back, kind of loading to throw a deep one.
Yes, that's what I thought too. Hey, just let her fly, I think, at this point.
Yeah. Just got to give him a little time for the offensive line's got to give him just a little bit of time.
Yep. 3rd and 11. Hammond looking, throwing deep.
Got a man.
Pass just out a little bit long, intended for Luke Anderson, number 3.
He did get a step and a half on him. Passed
Good.
just a little bit long.
All right, it's 4th and 11. See what the Cats can draw up here.
Jeff, you must know Kelly Friedenlund.
That would be my sister.
She says, "Go Cullen." She's cheering him on.
Mm-hmm. Watching from Cottage Grove, Wisconsin.
Outstanding.
At least I think that's where she's watching from. Anderson with the pass over the middle. 1st down and then some. Luke Anderson, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5.
Tutter.
Nope, he's out of
Oh,
bounds.
come on.
Yeah.
Well, the referee at the 40-yard line had a good view of it.
Well, I was going to say, is he coming there at some point?
I thought he was in.
No. Oh, no, it's a touchdown.
Oh, there you go.
Let's look here, Jeff. Look.
I thought he was in the end zone.
Oh, he's in.
That was an easy touchdown.
He's in. Tutter.
Yep. Yeah, and again, that's tough for the referees because there's only 3 of them. Right?
Yeah,
No, there's 4. There's 4 of them.
But still, it's a long way
Yeah.
to. It's a lot to cover.
Yep.
Let's just say it like it is. It's a long run.
Yep.
Yes.
On the varsity level, they get a couple more refs back there, and it's just a little bit
It's a little easier.
easier.
Yep. Touchdown Wildcats. That's Luke Anderson
Going for 2
from
here.
Amadon, and then the Wildcats will go for 2 and try to cut the lead to 21. Amadon, pass up for Burke, caught, 2-point conversion, good Wildcats.
Some good things you can take away from this game. Huh?
Yeah. That makes the score Chippewa Falls 36, River Falls 15.
No matter what happens, there's always a few things you can take away from them.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of positives today, and there's just some learning things that you can do, that you can learn from this.
So 3. Give me his name again. Who scored that touchdown?
That would be Luke Anderson.
Luke has got some wheels. He was shifting gears
Mhm.
as he crossed the 20. He found a new gear and really turned it on and made his way right to the promised land for 6.
Better second half, I thought, after trailing 29-0 at halftime. I thought
Yeah.
at least they fought back a little bit. We'll see what they do here. If the Wildcats have any sort of onside kick in their
Repertoire.
Yeah. Looks like they might. Most of the players lined up on the left side of the kicker.
I think they only have 10 out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep, you're one short.
One short.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Yeah, just run out there. Whoever's closest. There we go.
Yeah.
We got 5 on each side. All right.
Or not.
Kicks away. Ball still on the ground. Picked up by the Cardinals, number 8. Talon Schultz steps out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Cardinals. I assume they'll just
take the knee, run it into the line.
Yep. Let's hope the Wildcats don't use those timeouts and get things packed up here, right, Kevin?
Right. I think Packer kickoff is actually 7:15.
7:15 on Amazon Prime. So
I checked that last night.
Yeah.
Got that subscription going.
Yeah. Carry up the middle. I think most people probably have Amazon Prime by now, don't they? Or
maybe
not?
That app is not as responsive as others. Have you noticed that or not?
You know, we made the switch to YouTube TV this year.
Yeah.
Which
we did too.
Which has been fantastic.
Yes,
I
like
think
that. Yes.
Yep, great. Way cheaper and
yes.
Love it.
Yep.
Like the multi-view
on the
weekends.
Loved it. Using it heavily.
Yep, for college football. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it's not the same experience on Amazon Prime.
It's not. So I was there last night too, and I'm like, this thing is really slow compared to what I've been used to.
Yeah, you get some buffer
Yes.
stuff, which you don't get on YouTube TV.
Not at all. Yeah, it's
kind of annoying.
Because I was even thinking, maybe it's my connection's bad or something. And I went to YouTube TV and was just clicking right around, and then I went back to Prime, and I'm like, this is slow.
Do you have the Bally Sports?
I did not renew it. I had it, and then a month ago when I got rid of DirecTV, I did not renew it.
Okay, so to watch Brewer games, you have to get the app.
So I've been just listening on the radio the last few weeks.
Okay, and they're about a minute and a half behind the actual game. So if you get notifications on your phone, kind of screws the whole thing up.
Right. Not here at not here in River Falls Sports on YouTube. There's 7-second delay.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Because I'm sure a lot of people are watching live while they're here. Yep.
It's almost so good you could listen to it from the stands.
Yeah. Yep. Well, one more knee and we can get out of here, I believe.
A lot of hands on hips.
And there it is. And that'll do it here from River Falls High School. Better second half for the Wildcats, but they fall to Chippewa Falls by a score of 36-15. Wildcat freshmen will be back in action next Thursday when they travel to Menominee to take on the Mustangs. I don't know what we're going to see there.
I don't know if we're going to get that or not. I don't know what they...
Oh, that's right. We may not do that one.
Yeah, they... last time I was there, it's been a while, probably 5 years now. They did not have a booth. They didn't have anywhere to do that. So
okay, we'll do some reconnaissance on that and
see what you can do.
Try to figure that out between. Other than that, maybe Bo and I will do the radio broadcast.
You could do that.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody would enjoy that.
Oh yeah,
Wayne Larrabee. All right, let's put a big red bow on this thing, huh?
Yep, let's do it.
On behalf of the freshman football squad, Mr. Jeff Johnson and Bo Herstein, I'm Kevin Westhouse. See you tomorrow night at the varsity game. Until